A high-speed chase ended with an arrest in Winona County Monday after police responded to a report of a man threatening two people with a gun and then stealing their truck. The Winona County Sheriff's Department says it happened on Bear Creek Road near Altura around 11 in the morning. A deputy followed that stolen truck along Highway 248, reaching speeds over 100 miles per hour. Stop sticks forced the truck to stop at Highway 6114 intersection. The driver was later identified as 37-year-old Jonathan Payton. He was arrested and faces a number of charges, including felon in possession of a firearm. You should expect some lane closures while traveling along South Avenue in La Crosse. South Avenue between Green Bay Street and Ward Avenue is undergoing improvements this year. That includes the addition of 3 roundabouts. Beginning today, traffic on South Avenue shifts to the east lanes, 1 lane in each direction, while the west lanes are rebuilt. Completion is expected by fall 2023. Regional partnerships are making a big employment impact today at the La Crescent Events Center. A group called the Bluff Country Collaborative sponsored a career fair this morning and afternoon. Students from 4 area high schools were among those attending. Director Allison Wagner says there are jobs and options for anyone who's looking.
So the great thing is today we get to showcase so many of our amazing Houston and Fillmore County businesses and other businesses that do business with us. We have such a variety here in the region. We have so many jobs to choose from, and it's also a great way for the businesses to meet other businesses and network, share ideas, that kind of thing.
Available jobs include a range of full-time, part-time, and seasonal summer work. Well, today is International Women's Day. The University of Wisconsin-La Crosse and several organizations will host a celebration in the Student Union from 5:30 until 7. Organizers say a variety of speakers from different countries, including Honduras and Nicaragua, will share their stories.
This is one event that I look forward to every year. I think it is an opportunity to learn about the world beyond our borders and gain a new perspective of a topic that is so vital to our community.
That event is free and open. Well, coming up, the potential for another rate hike, how that might affect the economy when we come back.
You're watching News 19 Live at 5 with Dave Soley and Chief Meteorologist Dan Breeden. Live at 5 continues right now.
The Federal Reserve is looking at raising interest rates higher than expected. A new rate hike could increase your credit card bill, but also home purchases and car loans would also go up. ABC's Tim Pullman explains when the Federal Reserve could move forward on this and why.
Despite fears of recession and inflation near record highs, America's economy seems to be going strong. With unemployment hovering 3.4%, the job market is growing. The bottom line, people are working and spending despite rising prices. This means when the Federal Reserve meets in 2 weeks, they'll potentially hike rates 0.25% or even 0.5%. The Fed's looming decision is an effort to slow down the economy, decrease the amount of money circulating, which would bring down demand on the cost of goods and services. So, if you're carrying a credit card balance, it will likely get more expensive. If you want to take out a new car loan or mortgage, those are likely to get more expensive too. Home buyers, take a look at this. For about $1,650 a month, you could have taken out a $400,000 mortgage a little over a year ago when rates were 3%. But today, $1,650 a month will only cover a $240,000 mortgage with rates now 7%. On Capitol Hill, Senator Elizabeth Warren raising concerns to Fed Chair Jerome Powell that the rate hike could create massive job losses.
And we're not targeting any of that, but I would say even 4.5% unemployment is well better than most of the time for the last 75 years.
Today, the White House also weighing in.
Our economists believe that what the president has put forth as a plan to make sure that we're building an economy from the bottom up, middle out, is indeed working, and we see that in the data.
Now, the president's budget is released tomorrow. The White House says it's projected to cut the deficit by nearly $3 trillion over the next 10 years. Dan Breeden is in next with a look at the forecast. He's sticking with 5 to 8 inches. Should start tomorrow afternoon, I guess. We'll find out for sure in just a couple of minutes. Please stay with us.
Now, your Storm Tracker 19 weather.
A big winter storm continues to look like it's aiming for the upper Midwest. As a result of that, we've upgraded the watch to a warning, a winter storm warning from Thursday afternoon through late Thursday night. 5 to 8 inch accumulations expected with very hazardous roads also developing. We're looking at increasing easterly to southeasterly winds too, and that's going to bring about some blowing and drifting. But these are some of the projected amounts here according to Futurecast, around 5 inches inches or so in La Crosse, 7.5 in Winona, around 9, almost 10 inches in the Preston area. But overall, this is going to get all of us out there shoveling once more. Looking at chances of precipitation, the timeline here, it looks like during the afternoon on Thursday into Thursday night, perhaps early on Friday is when the snow will end. Then we have another weaker system that's going to be affecting the area as we head into Saturday night and during the day on Sunday. Looking at the afternoon highs for today, 46 in La Crosse here, 45 in Black River Falls and Sparta, around 42 in Viroqua, 47 degrees in Boscobel, around 39 in Preston. Our current temperature is still quite mild for this time of the year. We're still at 45 here in La Crosse, though it is down to the freezing mark now in the Rochester area. Winds are generally southeasterly at this time. In some cases, double digits here in La Crosse, southeasterly at around 12 miles per hour. Now we look like we have lots of precipitation falling, but the air in the lower levels of the atmosphere is pretty dry, and as a result of that, most of this is evaporating before it hits the ground. So we're going to have to wait yet until tomorrow afternoon before things start to get really rolling. As you can see, the possibility of snow showers increasing during the day on Thursday, particularly in the afternoon for southeast Minnesota and northeastern Iowa, and that'll rapidly spread to the north and east, and that's when we'll see most of our heaviest precipitation into Thursday night. This is 7 o'clock Friday morning, still a few snow showers, but it looks like that is going to quickly move off to the east, and that should leave us with cloudy and dry conditions for Friday afternoon. Our 7-day outlook on temperatures generally in the 30s, for the most part near or at least close to the seasonal normals for this time of the year. 45 degrees, it feels like 39 with east-southeast winds at 11. Our pressure is falling and the river stage is steady at 5.41. Our high today, 47. This morning we had 26 degrees. 42 and 23 are the normals. Our forecast for tonight then, cloudy skies, the low near 31 with east winds 5 to 10. Tomorrow, look for snow likely, 38 degrees for the afternoon high with easterly winds at 10 to 20. For tomorrow night, the low near 26, snowy and cool with northeast breezes. The extended 7-day outlook. For Friday, a moderate chance for that snow early with a high near 35 degrees. A slight chance of light snow or flurries for Saturday, the high reaching 36. For Sunday, a moderate chance of snow showers with a high of 37. From there, it's dry from Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesday, and it looks like those temperatures are going to remain in the mid to upper 30s. Once again, no real Arctic air to talk about with these two systems.
No, just 5 inches of snow.
Just that.
Yeah, okay. Dan, thanks.
Okay.
Well, coming up, first-time nominees.
That feels very, very good. I could get used to it.
A look at this group, up for an Oscar when we come back. You can see the 95th Academy Awards this Sunday right here. This year there are a lot of firsts. For example, 16 of the 20 actors up for awards are first-time nominees. ABC's Rena Roy has that story.
Snagging an Oscar nomination is no doubt one of the highest honors in Hollywood. And for 16 out of the 20 acting nominees this year, it's an extra special milestone moment because it's their first Oscar nod. A-lister Jamie Lee Curtis got her first break back in 1978, and now more than 4 decades later, up for her first Academy Award in the Best Supporting Actress category for her role in the hit movie Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I was just hoping that you could explain this.
I've been an actress since I was 19 years old. And because I've been in the fringe genre films, it's not something I ever thought would happen.
Stephanie Hsu nominated alongside Curtis in the same category for the same film, describing the moment she heard the news.
And I was like, what's going on? And it was one of my friends, she was the first one who just said like, holy beep. And I think I kind of knew then.
And who could forget this breakout performance from Austin Butler as the rock and roll king himself in Elvis, earning the up-and-coming star a nomination in the Best Actor category.
I'm just so happy for everyone and really so honored to be here.
British actor Bill Nye up against Butler for Best Actor, his first nomination at 73 years old after an impressive 5-decade career.
That feels very, very good. I could get used to it. In England, a lot of people assume I have an Oscar already. Certainly several cab drivers. I get in a cab and they say, chuffed about the Oscar bill. And I don't want to explain that actually I don't have one.
But that could change come Sunday, and we could also see newcomer Andrea Riseborough take home a statue.
We were supposed to have a good life.
Her controversial Best Actress nomination for To Leslie comes after a grassroots campaign online started by her team with a long line of Hollywood A-listers. Some say it could have tipped the scale in her favor.
The fact that she sort of dropped from the sky and came out of nowhere certainly got a lot of people talking and led the Academy to have kind of a conversation about it.
Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
You can watch the Academy Awards Sunday right here at 7 p.m. News 19. We're back in just a couple of minutes.
And we have a winter storm warning, so confidence is growing that we're going to get a big storm here, 5 to 8 inch accumulations. That means a winter storm warning for the entire viewing area. Best timing would be Thursday afternoon through late Thursday night into very early on Friday, and hazardous roads are definitely expected.
All right, Dan, thanks. Thank you very much. We hope to see you back here at 6 o'clock.
Good night.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this adjusted there. In 3, 2, 1. A winter storm warning takes effect tomorrow. I'll have details tonight at 10. In 3, 2, 1. Confidence is growing for significant snowfall. I'll have details tonight at 10. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. A winter storm watch has been replaced by a winter storm warning as confidence grows for significant snowfall. I'll have details. And save it. Wee! Wee! Oh, wee, 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 wee. Wee, 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 wee.
Today we are having our annual Bluff Country Collaborative, or
Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Next at 10, healing and growth. The lessons learned through a young woman's second business venture and her hopes for others on this International Women's Day. Plus, the very latest on the major winter storm that's headed our way, just ahead at 10. Thank you.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is that for me? Yep. Rounding out this all-male crew on International Women's Day. Hey, we got it as our top story, though. So there's that.